Hi everyone, it's Gail, and today we are going to do the Craft Space Refresh collab. I am going to take a picture of this calendar because I'm so not techie, I can't figure out how to get it attached to my description box. But these are all the people that are participating. Cara Brandon Creations and Dana K. White are putting on this collab. And it's just really a nice motivation kind of to get our craft spaces tidied. And this week, the theme is desk space, or yeah, where you craft. And so that's where I craft, but I am going to manage that. So I really feel like my desk space is actually all of this, because it's everything that's within arm's reach, and I've done arm's length videos of craft room tours before, but yeah, so we'll get started. Maybe you could take a screenshot of the of this calendar for checking out the other people. But okay, so first of all, I wanted to talk about this little cabinet here. And really it's close to within arm's reach, right? I can get to those drawers, I can get to that bottom. But one of the things I feel like is what we have in our craft room is, various levels of good real estate. And the best real estate is where you can just grab what you want, right? Well, I don't get into this nearly enough. And so we're gonna start there. The other thing is over here. I'm trying not to jerk you around too much, but I am holding my camera. I have these IKEA drawers, and I don't feel like I'm utilizing those as well as I could. So if we have time, we'll do that too. But I have a plan. Oh, first thing I wanted to point out is right in front of me, look at this little shelf. It's a bamboo shelf. I hope you can see it under all the stuff. But I got it at TJ Maxx. It was like a bathroom shelf. And it has been perfect because I would say it's about a foot wide, maybe a little bit more. And so the stuff I grab constantly, you can see my distressors, my corner punches, all that stuff is right there, and ink pads and stuff like that. So that has worked out really well. And it could use some tidying, but I'm not going to do that. We have bigger fish to fry. Okay, I wanted to also show you over here, which I can hop up from my chair and get to this, which is my stamps. I would like those to be in a better spot where I can get to them better. Just if I want to grab one stamp when I'm when I'm doing something. This whole situation, I think, I don't know, maybe I just like to have it up closer to the wall if I can figure out my stamps. But before we get started, I wanted to show you too. This is the pre-made ephemera that we organized the other day. So on the left are pockets, on the right are tags, and then here's the big box of journal cards, and it's all split up with its little dividers, and then my pre-made pages. So wanted to show you that's looking pretty good. I mean, it's fairly tidy. Okay. So we're going to switch around here, and I'm just trying to go slow so I don't make you seasick. But we're going to start with this cabinet. And down here, what I have is I have a whole bunch of bases, is what I would call them. Okay, I'm getting down on the floor, people. Let's see if I can get up once it's time. So they're pretty organized. sorry, I am, yeah, pretty organized. I mean, there's index cards and time cards and various sizes of envelopes. And over here are tags and whatnot. So I have yet to grab in this, to grab something as I'm working. So we're going to just scooch that over. I'm going to find a different place for that, and I'm going to show you. Let me just get up. Okay, just going slowly around. On the left there, those shelves are paper and stuff like that. I think I can find a spot for those over there, which would free up this area for stuff that I want to use right away. For instance, these trays, I love this organization of these trays. I do love it, but I don't love it sitting on my Hoosier. I don't love that. Oh goodness. Okay, more envelopes, because of course there's more. And then oh, and then this is, sorry, I hit ya. This is doilies, and I'm going to put it over with my papers that go into signatures, because it doesn't need to be here in this valuable real estate. Okay, and then this box is uncoffee dyed. So like if I wanted to coffee dye, I could just grab out of this box. Okay, just gonna shove those over. Okay, we've got an empty space to work with. So a couple of things I was thinking here. First of all, I want these trays. So we'll get those. And I've kind of got these organized by subject, sort of, season, really. So, okay, so let's just get those on there. What is this? Oh, that goes up above. See, things start falling down after a while. So I have winter at the bottom because I'm all done with winter. Then I have fall. And then I have spring and flowers. Oops, this one fell out of a Christmas one. I'll just stick that in there. Okay. So, that's fall. And then this is the spring. And then the flowers from Luna RT. Okay, I think I definitely want those in the front. And I want them over here to where from my chair, which is right over there, I want to be able to grab those, right? So, perfect. Okay, so there's that. Now, the other thing I was thinking of putting in here is in my IKEA drawers. Oops, sorry, that was a little quick. I'm trying to go slow. You know, that's hard for the Energizer Bunny. Okay, in these drawers, I have, like, this is a big stack of collage pages, just leftover pages to do stuff with. So I want to get this out of here, I think. I've got all my word stamps in this drawer, which has worked well. I think there's room for me to put some more stuff in here though. And so I just kind of need to tidy this up a little bit and see if I can't fit some more things in here. Look at that. Okay, got a little more room. And you'll see this also involves the Hoosier. So there's that, and then there's, is it this drawer? Yes. Then there's this drawer that is full of the same sorts of paper. So what if I stack this in my Hoosier? What if I did that? And the other day, we emptied out these 2 baskets. And I have an idea of what I want to put in these, but, oh, I was hoping they'd fit side by side, but they're not going to. Oh, well, one would fit. Will they fit this way? No. Okay, well, you know, best laid plans. Okay, so let's just take these over a chunk at a time so I don't stress my wrist, right? And I'm just going to set those in there. And these are things that I'll use all the time. And then they're just really close to me. And look at that. Needs dusting, but at least it's empty. So yeah, we're going to, you know, do our normal hour video. One of the things that Dana K. White says that I remember from last year is she said 1 hour better. So take 1 hour and see what you can do to your craft room to make it more, you know, more efficient for you, I guess is what I would say. Okay, got 2 more. I mean, seriously, do I have enough leftover digitals? But, you know, when you want a collage or something, you need them. So, yeah, so I'm going to close that drawer for now. I am going to get one more thing. Oops, sorry, I went too fast. One more thing. Look at that. So now I have those, and it's really right by my chair. I can easily grab them. Awesome. Okay. So now this last drawer in the IKEA thing. So these are the sort of the, gosh, what would you say? I put them down under when I'm taking pictures of a journal to list it on Etsy. Well, my Etsy area is, I'll try not to go too fast, is, you see that filming arm? It's on the other side of that. So why do I have these clear over here taking up valuable real estate when they could be over in my Etsy area and I can just grab them? So that's going to happen. Oops, that got all smooshed, didn't it? That'll be a fun one to use though. See what you find? Oh, I've got the old 50s tablecloths because those are fun to use underneath a cookbook, right? So, okay, so that is empty. Okay, we're making progress already. Okay, so we're gonna I'm just gonna travel over there if you guys don't mind. I mean, it's just, this is what you gotta do. You gotta take things from one spot and put them in another. This is our next project. I think I will have started it yesterday, Tim Holtz. This is another project. This is the one that Mike's gonna film, that project. Okay, so this is my Etsy table. So I'm just gonna set those there for now. I'll find a place for them later, but we're just gonna concentrate on getting the Hoosier more usable and such. So what I was thinking, how big is this? So this is one of the drawers in the Hoosier, right? And it's got stamps. So what I'm thinking, I should show you in here too. There's the top drawer. I've already cleaned that out, and I have Carrie and Darcy's stamps at the ready right there. So that's awesome. Then I showed you this one. And this one is all sewing stuff, you know, extra thread, my tools for sewing, that kind of stuff. This one's empty now. And this one's empty now. That is happy. Okay, whoops, I forgot one thing. Okay, well, we'll put it over here for now. Okay, so I'm thinking Okay. I'm thinking I'd like to clean out this drawer. Sorry, you guys, I'm getting messages, and so I'm trying to get them out of my way. The ones that I use the most, maybe, like Mr. Fuzzy Bird and that. Let's see. There might be other word ones. Let's start with this drawer and see if I can just lay these. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. I forget. I just want to whip around, but I forget. I'm trying to show you guys. So I'm just going to lay these in my drawer like that. Okay. And I also, whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to kind of pare down some of my stamps. There's some that I just don't even use, or I need to use them, one or the other. Okay, so I'm just going to grab out a bunch of these stamps. I use all of these. Here's a Alice in Wonderland. This one, remember when I lost my kind stamp and I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I lost my kind stamp. Anyway, I found this on eBay, and the other stamps I don't really care about, but the kind one. So this is a set that I have. Let's see, can I do that so I don't get the lights on it? Goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. These ladies, I mean, it's cute, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. We might get rid of that one. Okay. Here's one that's got words. So I think I'll put that in the space that I opened up here. Good. Good. So a little stamp organization. Let's see. Here's another baby. It's babies. A baby fills our hearts with love. Okay, and then we have this one, Circle Woman. That's what I put on it. Yep, that's Circle Woman. That one I'm just gonna put over here the ones that I'm gonna give away at my retreat or whatever. Okay, here's another dragonfly like that. Here's another one of the women's stamps. So I'll keep that with that. Oh, I'm sorry if I went too fast again. Jeezy peasy. It's so hard. I love this stamp. How cute is this with the little clothesline? That's a fun one. I got grass. I love these little cupids. Those are super cute. This shoe isn't my thing, so I'm going to put that over there. Okay, slowly, Gail, slowly. But see how this is just, I mean, I'm just twisting in my chair. It's just right here. This one's a B. We'll keep that. This is a fun stamp. I got it at a estate sale or something, and it's numbers. So that's a fun one that I should use more than I do. Then there's this one. Kind of grunges up a tag. I don't know. I could probably use that. Oh, Bunny. Hello. Of course. Oops. There he is. And what is this little one? Oh, it says baby. So it can go with the baby one. Okay, then I have this box full of stamps as well. So we might kind of go through that too. But see how that cleans out that drawer. So what I'm thinking is my stamps that I use all the time, which is, do you see that Bow Bunny right there? That little box of stamps. If I could put those in there, that might be good. So Anyway, let's continue on. I wasn't thinking I'd take all this time to do this, but I'm gonna. Just got to get her done. Okay, so there's that baby one. Okay, all of my little animals and stuff, like the dragonflies and all of that, they're going to go in here. Birdies and such. Where's my other birdie? Birdie. Oh, it's in here already. Oh. Okay. Oh, isn't that blank drawer interesting? I'm working in my stocking feet so I don't fall, you know, how I am. Let's see. I think I'll put this bunny. He's a great big one. I'll be able to see him from there, kind of. Okay. This one I'm going to put at the back. You can kind of see that it's the grungy tag. Okay, I got a couple of bees. There's a bee. And here's a bee. So one of the things I think is that if you try this arrangement and it doesn't work, then you can just redo, you know, rework it. Okay, this is one giant roses. I'll put those in the back. I'm excited that there's a lot of room left, but we have this. So let's see what's in here that we want to keep or not keep. Okay, so this is one of those block things. It's kind of cool. I haven't used it at all though. I'm going to give that away. This one with the eyes and I thought that one's kind of cool. I think I'll keep it. So we'll just make a stack of keeps. A Paris stamp. Keep that. Music. That'll be good. Sorry if I know I'm just not doing the best job. Okay, so that's a good keeper. This one, that's cute, isn't it? Okay, what else do we have here? Just some, I don't know, swirlies. Another swirly. And this is just, I don't know what, but that can go with those. Okay, here's more leaves. I don't particularly care for this one. See how it doesn't stamp very well, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one I like, though, the oak leaf or whatever it is. Here's some more sayings. So let's put that over here, back in the sayings drawer. I'll just kind of set it on top. Perfect. Okay, let's see here. Let's put all the leaves kind of together. Excuse my flipping around. Okay, leaves. Music. That one I could use a lot, I think. And swirlies. We'll put all those kind of together. That one fit there. Yes. Okay. It's like Tetris. Okay, and then we've got Paris, and we've got eyeballs. Eyeballs, I don't know, we might end up moving you. Okay, then I've got a pocket watch. That's kind of a fun one. And, oh, this little, it's kind of like a doll. I'll put that there. This is sort of leafy. That's what we call my grandson sometimes. Leafy. He's so cute. Okay, and that, I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so that box, ta-da, is empty. Okay, so let's put, I'm going to put the ones that I'm giving away or whatever. I just don't think I'm going to use these. There is a butterfly stamp in here that I would use, though. This guy would use that. Okay. Okay, so that's going in my take it to the retreat box. Yep, good. Okay, then I just have this little thing, so we're gonna just set that kind of on the top there. Okay, well, we did that. So now let's go over and try and see what we can do with this, with this drawer with our other stamps. So just turning slowly. See, here is the box of my most used, and I would like to get rid of this too. I mean, just have it, not get rid of it, but have it in a drawer, you know. So I'm gonna try and pick this up. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm going fast, but I'm about to drop it. So, okay, so this, what I was hoping is I could kind of stand these up. So like these Tim Holtz ones, if I can kind of stand them up like that and then just reach in there and grab them, wouldn't that be nice? Okay. I think this might work, you guys. Is that going to close? There's the question. No, it's not going to close. Okay, well, so much for that idea for the Tim Holtz ones, but some of these others I think will, like this one. Whoops, excuse me. This one. Silicone clear stamps. Yeah, that will work in there. And then all these should work. All these are, you know, the ones that I use for clusters and stuff. Okay, so are these, I don't know where that one's from. Okay, Clear Expressions. So I think I'll put it this way, like that, so that I can just finger through these. We're going to see. This one's a Tracy Fox. Okay. Anyway, we're not going to go through everyone. I'm just going to put them in here. And I may adjust the order. This, I think I want to kind of go smaller to bigger, and that text stamp is small. So here's some small ones. So we shall see how this is going to work. But wouldn't it be awesome to have these right at hand? I think it would. Okay, so as you can see in the box, they were in no particular order. No order at all. Okay, so, okay, that one's pretty small. I'm going to need something in the back to kind of hold it. But I have an idea if it will work. I don't know if it'll fit, but okay, what is this? Oh, Post-it notes. I'm not sure why that's in there. These are ready to be stamped. So these go over here in my scraps. Okay, and these teeny weeny little ones like this, I'm going to put over here. I have some stamps in my drawers here. I will do something. I'll put those away in a minute. Look at that big old stack of yummy journals right there. That's what we're doing over on Patreon. We're going through my journal collection and collecting ideas. Okay, so generally I keep my Post-it notes up here. So there's some Post-it notes. So I don't know though. This is probably not in there because it didn't fit. But I think I could maybe just set it right there on top. Okay. Okay, good. So this little decorated box, look at how it's bowing because those were so heavy. Okay, I don't know. We might have to put the Timmies back in there. So we'll see. But then I have this wonderful tub of stamps. A lot of these are Tim Holtz, but I do think this little bin will fit in here also. So that'll be good. It's going to be fun to work on stuff and just see how this is all going to work for me. Okay, the Tims sort of fit in there. The packaging bends, but that doesn't matter. Okay, another Timmy. Let's see. Yeah, I think all these will fit in there. And these ones are not so much like the numbers and stuff. They're more flowers and, you know, that sort of stuff. So I may want to put a divider in here to say, like, these ones in the front are for the, you know, for the clusters. These are like, there's a rabbit and there's butterflies and whatnot here. So there are numbers here though. Those are fun numbers. So I'll put those up here. And then, yeah, I'm going to put all of these in there. And then what we'll do is see about a little divider of some sort, kind of like we did in the pre-made ephemera. So there we go there. Does she have enough stamps? I don't think so. This is gonna go up here. I'm out of this size. I keep my empty bins up here so I can grab them as I'm needing to sort something. Okay, so we're going to take a break from the stamps for a second because I really wanted to get this last drawer done down here too. So this drawer, what I'm thinking here is, and it's related also to the Hoosier, is I have up here, I want to get rid of the things in here and in here because it's nothing I use, you know what I mean? And like I say, this is good real estate. So this little bin of fabric washi, I was thinking to put this in there as well as, oh, sorry, I have this little box and I thought those could fit perfect in here. So I don't know. These are fabric 49 and Market fabric tape that I've gotten at my retreat. And then there's a couple other little washies here. But they've been on my desk, and again, they're taking up room on my desk, and I can't get into the drawers. So now I have another empty box. We'll put that with the stamps. Okay, and then up here, I know I've got random washies too. This is like label tape from Tim Holtz, but I don't love having these up there. So most of my washies are here, right? But I also see that in here, in this drawer, I have like 3 washies. These are Crafty by Tony washies, I think. Anywho, that drawer could be better used, I think. Okay, So let's see what we can do to organize this drawer a little bit. That would fit in there nicely. These are going to have to not stand up. I have to show you though. So these are Amity Bloom washi tapes. And these are tapes that Gail made years ago. So yeah, and they've been sitting right in there, but I just have not used them at all. So yeah, so anyway, yeah, this is all Amity Bloom stuff. So these, I'm not sure what to do with those. That's another one that's homemade. Okay, so all of these are Tim Holtz. And they're just kind of coming unrolled and stuff. So let's see if I can do this. Gosh, if you guys could see how I'm using appendages that are not meant to do such things right now. Okay, and then this one. And sorry. Gosh, I can't stay on what I'm doing and see what I'm doing. Yes, that will go like that. Awesome. Okay, then these tapes, I think I could just maybe fill this little bin with them. Yeah. I kind of like having them so, up like that rather than like this, because then you can't see what they look like. I don't even know. I think those might be like 7 Gypsies or something. Excuse my leg. This one's all unwound, so I'll have to do that, but maybe I'll do that later when you guys are not trying to keep up with me in my flipping around. Okay, so I think all of these ones, I'm just gonna put those back there. So that last drawer is washies, and also it's fabric washies and not fabric washies. Let's see where, I guess you're gonna have to go right there because you don't fit. And then these, actually, I think I can fit up in my drawers. So, yeah. And these little drawers, let's see, these ones I got at Target. And then the other ones I got online. I actually have them on my Gail's Favorite Things, these acrylic. I love them because you can see what's in there, So anyways, I'll just pop these up here. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, that's straightened out a little bit. I really wanted to do that. The other things that are up here, again, there's a bunch of coffee dyed sacks. So I'm going to put those, let's just go over here. I'm going to put those with this stuff whose home is yet to be determined. But yeah, but it goes with that kind of. So that's good. These vocabulary cards, again, I think I could find a different spot for them. Because I just don't get into them much. This is kind of a fun one. This was like Idaho backed practice cards. Oh, you know what this was for? This was for like postmen. And they had to, it says what section they're in or whatever, I don't know. So that is that. And then this I found at an antique store, and I've used quite a few of them, but I think that could be, I could do something different with that. I have a stack here of guest checks that were in there. So I don't know, guys. I think this might take more than one video, but this is my official collab video. I do want to do the I had another project in mind, but then I found that they're doing like themes. Like this week is your desk area. So I had to follow the theme. But the other one, I was going to have Mike help me. He was going to film, and I still want to do that. So we'll probably do that too. Okay, there's stuff in here that I don't need. Like, I don't need these puzzle pieces. I probably won't use them. These I will. Oh, plastic pockets. I knew I had some. I didn't know where they were. That's where they were. And then up here, there's some like, what do we have? We have vocabulary cards again. So those can all go together, you know. And then some gold stamps, some bingo cards. And I have another place. I'll show you where the bingo cards go. Are those bingo cards too? Yep. All these are bingo cards. Okay, let's go put these away. And I'll show you where I have those. I think they're in one of these drawers. They're at the back, and I never can remember which. Yep, this is the one. This is the one. So bingo cards are back here. And so we're just going to pop these back there if I can make my hand do it with just one hand. We did it. We did it. Okay, so, but there's other places I can put all this other stuff too. These are die cuts, Tim Holtz die cuts. And I was thinking, this is my basket of die cuts. I was thinking I need to have it in a closer proximity probably. So yeah, and then up in here, let's just see what's in there. I want at least to be able to show you that. This one is, again, slides. So there's some of those in that other one. I mean, some of these things I've had forever. These little things, I don't know even what's in there. This big bag, let me just shut that door a little bit. This big bag, that is addresses of my journaling friends. I've got cough drops. And, oh, you know what this stuff was? Is I bought this stuff, these clips, and then I started collecting safety pins to rust, and I've never done it. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, see, here's my instructions of how to rust. So I don't know. That's a project for later. There's a this this cup, this Mary Englebright cup. This is what I put my, like, when I go to a retreat, I put my scissors and my ruler and stuff in this cup. So this cup is used quite often. But then these two things also, these two things do not need to be in there. But let's just look at what these are. Okay, so this is V-mail letters. These were like from World War II or something. Aren't they cool? Yeah, and then they open up. And I just haven't used them. I'm trying to think where I could put those that I'd use them more often. Maybe I need to put them with the envelopes that are in my pre-made ephemera. That's probably what I need to do. And we've got your little cigar box. And it's got all sorts of wonderful coffee dyed things in it. So I feel like that as well can go with the other bunch of bases, which we will find a home for. So yeah, Okay, I'm gonna need to do that soon. Get those put away. Oh, there's my Tootsies. Okay. Okay, so let's think about what could go in here. For one thing, I'm thinking my Tim Holtz stamps would fit on this one. I'm just gonna, what am I gonna do with you? I'm gonna set you over here somewhere. This does not look any better than it did, but these are starting to look better. Okay, so here's my Timmy bucket. Let's just see if, yes, look at that. It'll fit right on there. Okay, so I have more stamps that I wanna get out of my way. Let me just redo so I have room to do this. Okay. I can't lift this whole thing, so I'm just going to take it a pile at a time because Z-wrist, you know, I've got Z-wrist happening. Okay, so those, I think all of these Tim Holtz can just go in here. Here, and these, yeah, these are more backgroundy ones. I've got like the tickets. I have a die cut for tickets. So, but those will be good there. Good, good, good. And then over here, these ones that I have, let's see, Global Land on Amazon. These are the Global Land stamps, and I'm kind of wondering, oops, sorry, I went fast again. Yeah, those are not gonna fit. But, okay, so I think these are my Signet stamps. And this label stamp is from Carrie, the crafter. So I have that together. So that really fills that up. So that's great. And then some of these bigger ones, I'm going to have to do something else with. Okay, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Trying. Okay. So I'm going to set those in like that. They can just be pulled out and I can find which one I want. So that's happy. Now I'm kind of thinking about laying these flat. I hope they would be okay. Let's look what else is in here. Okay. Yeah, other big stamps. Let's just grab those. See what we can do with those. And then there's all these little stamps. I think I can get this now. Oh, it's still heavy. Okay, got it. Okay, these big old iron orchid stamps, I just don't think, yeah, they're too wide. Darn. And they're too tall. So that's okay. We'll have to have another place for those. But all these little stamps should fit somewhere. Oh, look there's my splatter stamp. I didn't even know where it was. So I'm going to actually put that up here. I've got this splatter stamp and that one. And then in my drawer, I have Carrie's splatter stamp. Carabella Studio. These are just lots of random stamps. I'm thinking I want to utilize some of this stuff. I'm just getting these out of here. The other thing that I have over here that I would like to get is these flower stamps. Let's see, I need to just lay this down before it falls down. And I'm just gonna lay these down too before they fall down. And I'm gonna try and get my flower stamps. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, what I'm hoping, whoopsie, is maybe, nope, won't fit there. And I don't think they'll fit in the drawer, but this one I could put up here, I think. Yes, yes, perfect. So this is all flowers, and I know that, so, but I'll put this one kind of sitting up so we can tell that that's flowers. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're getting there, you guys. We got 10 minutes. These are Timmy ones. Tim. What else do we have? Oh, this is that grid stamp. I didn't know where that was either. Okay. This one has words on it, and I don't love it, so I'm gonna get that away. And then what do I have? Oh yes, these little labels, and then this Paris set. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is get my Timmy stamps in the drawer here, and all these other ones. And like I said, I'm going to have to kind of organize those and put dividers. I will try and update you guys on what's happening. Like next time I do an organizational video, maybe we can revisit this. Oh, I love this stamp. This is such a great stamp. Look at that. Yeah, sorry, that was blurry. Okay. Look, I emptied that. That is exciting. So I feel like I can organize that one a little bit better because I have another bucket to use. Okay. So what we have left, these I think might come in handy. They're real heavy. Maybe they can kind of be what holds these up in the back here. And this one. Okay, so I put those two back there. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, then I have these. This is my pad for stamping. Yeah, all these iron orchid ones, they're so big. I don't know what this is. This is, oh, I see. They're masks that go with this one. They go with one of them anyway. And what are these? Oh, these are the transfers. I have those in another place. That needs to be kind of refiled, that one. This number one, this one, I think I'm going to go drawer with it because I don't have anywhere else. Okay. I'm just going to put that in that drawer with the, so it's words and letters. Okay. Oh, this one we need a spot for, and I think I'm going to put it up top of here again. Okay, this is sliding. That's not going to be good. So we need to pull something out there. Okay, so where we got to is we have all this stuff to put away, all that stuff to put away, but we have the valuable space a little bit more usable. Uh-oh, more stamps. And what's in here? This one needs to be taken out. This is just, these are lace scraps. And I never go in there anymore because I have them in a different spot. All these are Post-it in different pads. That does not need to be in there. Antibacterial spray that I've never used. Oh my gosh, what else is in here? Oh, I've got a couple bracelets there and some lovely hand cream. Let's see what's back here. Oh, yeah, this little book I was using pages out of. Okay, that empties that drawer. So what are we going to put in that drawer? I'm looking at the top here and seeing what could go in there. I really feel like all of this stuff is like, it would be for a certain project, so it could be put somewhere not as good real estate, I think. Okay, I'm looking at everything, seeing if there's like anything else that I could kind of clear out of this space that, you know, would make life easier for us. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. I got everything done that I wanted to. So let's recap a little bit. So we've got drawer of washi, fabric mostly. We've got stamps we use all the time, which there's more of those here, like these I use when I do the tracing paper strips. And was there one more? No, but oh, here's when the story begins. That can go in the words, right? Okay. And yeah, there's a bunch of stamps in here that I may or may not, I mean, I may just put them somewhere else because they're, yeah, and or go through them and see. These are kind of cool. I haven't used them in forever, but aren't those kind of fun? Yeah, I think those two that I got at an estate sale, and this one too. Those are fun, aren't they? I haven't used those in a long time. I kind of forgot about them. And then there was this one with teeny tiny ones. Yeah. So that's a fun set, but needs to stay all together. What if we put that in the back here? I think I will. Just, I just want heavier things back here that will hold. We'll put this one with it too because it's the same style, but okay. So I'm really hoping that that's going to be real fun to have those there. Oh, sorry, that was awful, wasn't it? These are for whale tail punches. 2007 Stampin' Up. Yeah. So those are a keeper. Sorry, we're almost done. This one I got at a estate sale and I've never used it much. I think I'll pass that along to somebody who might use it. Yeah, that was a good estate sale. Ooh, look at these. Those are fun. I'm going to put those up with the flowers. Oops, sorry, that was quick. Can we put it there? I don't know. Better put it up there. So yeah, because that's flowers. Some more lace. Haven't used those much. I don't know. That's a definite maybe. These ones can go. You know, that's the other thing about going through stuff is you can kind of say, okay, this needs to this needs to move on. I do love these postcard ones. Those will stay. We'll put those in there. Oh, and this is my new bunny stamp. That's got to go in the drawer. I don't know why I have rusty paper clips in there, but those have another place to live. And so do regular paper clips. Yeah, and then those will probably go. Anyway, so we've got that clear and this clear, and I just have to decide what it is I want to put in those two that I can get to easily. I have loved having my punches down here underneath with the just within reach, you know. All my punches are in these old swimming baskets. So we got that done. We got that done. So we did get a bit done. And then the drawers that are right beside me. So still more to do, but we got a good start. And I want to thank Cara Brandon and Dana K. White for their inspiration. And yeah, we will continue. This is ongoing. January's my time though. And so I love that they do this in January. So I'm going to go back and get this again so you can kind of see. So thanks everybody so much. Have a grateful day. Be kind always, and get your organizing on, everybody. See you in the next video. Bye.